Hello there, my friends. Thank you for visiting Try Paper Play. I am back. I am back. But technically, I've not been away. I've got so much going on you cannot believe. One of the most important thing going on in my life right now is that I'm supporting my mom, who is getting ready to go into long-term care, and I'm supporting her with the planning, and it is if you know anything about this journey, it is not an easy one. And so I've been doing a lot of that. But I got caught up doing some of these, doing some of these journals. They're rustic based journals. And I love them so much because they're so large. There's so much you can do with them. So, in the midst of everything, as you ladies know, the therapeutic aspect of journaling and creating journals, it's phenomenal. It's out of this world. And so some months back, got hold of these 20 by, I think it's what, 12? Either by 14 or 15. Let me see. I think it's 15. But it's so large. And I got quite a bit of them. I don't know, maybe 50 of these large envelopes. They're humongous envelopes. And at first I was wondering, what am I going to do with this? I don't know what to do with this. And so I started to cut them down into size, and it's 10.5 by 7 across. And so I'm bringing this to you today because if any of you happen to be crazy about rustic journals, you need to connect with me at trypaperplay@gmail.com. They're not going to be in my Etsy store. I'm trying to get some stuff out from my Etsy store. So go over there at Try Paper Play Journals and see what you can find there. But aside from that, these are not going to be there, not anytime soon. But it's first come, first serve. And of course, if you get them outside of Etsy, you will get a better pricing. So I would do this if I were you. Now, let me show you just so you see how phenomenal this is. So, again, I told you the sizes. It's roughly the same, sometimes an inch more or less. But this one, for example, of course, those of you who know, you know, Edith Holden, Edith Holden journal all the way. So here's another thing. I will be sending a lovely package of items for you. Big on the frames right now. I wish I had kept one next to me, but I'm gonna be doing frames, sending frames out to individuals. I would have to run away and go and get them if I'm to do that, and I don't want to do that right now. Oh my gosh. But so a number of frames will come with these and some other little goodies. These are not completely finished in the sense that I am still wanting to add some embellishments and extra writing spots there for you. So they're not all fully gussied up. So beautiful. You're gonna love the price. And if it's to the US, my friends in the US, please know that I will do my very best to make it feasible for you. But traveling to the States, these journals are a little bit more, so be aware of that. This here is an antique or vintage 1890 something ledger form there. Just absolutely beautiful. So this is the first one. This is the Edith Holden. Lovely, lovely. Next, I wanted to utilize some of my children's stamps, so that's slated for this one. It is not decorated inside of it as yet, but this is the reason why I placed this lovely girl on the cover, because I want to be able to use my children's stamps to go here. Now, if you connect with me before, before I get going, you can let me know if you want these just plain as is, so that you can do the embellishments yourself, or if you want me to finish it off for you so that you can just take over with your journals. Now, it depends on how soon you connect with me, because I'm going to be working on decorating these further. So if they're completed at the time that you connect with me, you will only be able to get them uh, embellished. But if you connect with me as soon as you see this, then you can have the privilege of doing it all on your own with the items sent to you. So you want to continue to check me out Etsy. I'm going to put it here so you can take a snapshot of that. Okay, that's me. So send all your information here and you'll get a hold of me. Love this one. And then, okay, let me leave those for now. One of my all-time favorites, Pooh Bear. Now this one, the size is different. It is 10.5 by 6. That's my standard size that I like to do. It is so lovely. And so, listen, I had such a wonderful time because during the holidays, something was purchased at work. I don't remember what it was. And they were about to throw out this sheet. It was like a wrapping paper of some sort. And I grabbed it so quickly. You cannot throw something like that away. And so I thought, okay, this is going into a journal. So all of this lovely, lovely, look at that. Oh, so wonderful. So again, this one here, I've gone ahead. I think I did like a little bit of stamping here, not too much, but I still have some decorating to do. I've got a pocket here with Winnie, but there's lots more that I can do with this one as well. So this one's got a pocket here as well. So you need to let me know if you want this to come to you as is, so you can have a lovely time doing all the fun stuff, which is what I would advise. And not only that, you will get it cheaper. But if again I go ahead and I do all of the decorating and so on, then the price will be a little bit more. All right. Another love of mine, precious moments. Love me some precious moments. Anytime I go and I see precious moments, I pick it up. Have to have precious moments. And I was blessed with some precious moments stamps as well. So that's what's going to be going in here. Again, this is not decorated at all. It's just got the basic, the pages of the precious moments and so on. But stamping and washi needs to go in there. So again, if you want to get this without all the decorations and so forth, so you can do it on your own, you need to let me know so that can happen. And this is how you can reach me. And here it is again. So excited about these guys. So excited. And when they're finished off, they will have the corner protectors will be on there as well. Okay, so you ready for the other two? The last two that I have here, Rustic. So I was so blessed a while back when I picked up this stencil and this stencil along with this stencil. I was able to create this ruffle here, which made it a little bit more, give it a little bit more oomph. So this is the stencil that I used at the back. Again, the corners are protected. And again, you're going to have an opportunity to decorate this as you wish. There's no theme. This is an eclectic journal, and you can decorate as you wish. So one of the things that I did in these is that, so when you're cutting apart this humongous envelope to get your cover, you end up with these pieces from both sides, right? Because you're cutting it down. And so I decided to take those end sheets into the journals. I took them into the journals to utilize them, right? We do not throw out our scraps, especially when they're good. So you're going to have an opportunity to decorate this as much as you wish. Again, you need to let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Now this one, I could not help it. And so, yes, I went in, as you can see. Love, love, love. So, some writing space in there. So you could just have a good time journaling. Let me bring this a little bit closer. Shaking. Sorry about that. Love, love washies. I was watching a lovely new person today. Oh wow, what is her name? Itiri TV. Itiri, love, love, love what you do. She goes out and she loves to shop, and I guess she can, and so she does, and she's got some amazing finds. And I've just been watching her. One of her videos was some washi tapes that got sent to her for review, and there are about 40 in the pack. I was salivating, my friends. Itiri TV, go on over and check her out. Yes, love her energy. My goodness. So yeah, lots of stuff that I've placed in here where you can write. This comes off as well and opens up at the side. There's a few of our journal friends online who have gotten this whole video thing and setting up the journal just so right. I love, love, love. And so one of the things that I've taken from our community is that instead of having like actual packages where we're sending off stuff, oh, what's going on here? That came out. And this one needs some support, so I'm gonna have to get this bad boy out. What happened to you? Oh, I know what happened. I stapled the back of it onto it. Oh, Aisha. So I have to doctor my friend. I have to do a little doctoring. I used my Tim Holtz stapler and stapled this lovely image And in so doing, I stapled in so doing, I stapled the card. Wow, way to go, Aisha. Well, we found out what that was, didn't we? And it was such a lovely cluster. I'm like, I have to put that on there. But I did it with the items in the pocket. Can't do that. Love me some Tim Holtz. So now we fix that problem. See, on the spot. There you go. There we have it. All right. Love it, love it. Love the center. I was talking to my daughter today, or maybe it was last evening. I really like this. And just telling her that one of my favorite things to do is putting the signatures together, selecting the papers. I love, love, love that part of creating the journals. So yes, this is embellished. I went ahead and embellished this. Love this cluster. I love fabric clusters. Love it. So there's so much you can do in here. So many pages. And of course, you can still further go on in here and do so much. I made sure that my journals are always set up in such a way where you can journal and add. So this is scrumptious. It's ready for you. And along with that, again, I'm going to bring out these other folks. Don't you just love this stencil? Love, love this stencil. I have to keep using it some more. I'm liking it a lot. So I've got, 6 of these? Just loving these. I think the best thing would be for me to send the items and you decorate it yourself and have so much fun. But if I don't hear from you all in time, I will go ahead and decorate these myself. And of course, they will be, this is what I mean. It would be embellished, right? It would have all these extra goodies in there, as opposed to, these have, they're pretty, but not a lot of, zhush, because it needs to be embellished further, right? But that's where you can have all of the fun. That's where I want you guys to come in with these and have your own fun. So I've got 6 of these going. If you're into Winnie the Pooh, you're gonna want to get this one. And then if you want it as is right now, I could put together all the Winnie the Pooh extra items and other goodies. Or if you want to be able to get this Precious Moments, I could send you the supplies and you can add to it. So listen, there's a lot of fun to be had with all of these lovely, lovely journals. So connect with me, trypaperplay@gmail.com for any of these journals. I am going to work on Frozen and Alice in Wonderland. So I've got 2 slated for Frozen and 1 for Alice in Wonderland. And so, and I'm thinking if I find my, hmm, okay, there's another uh, genre of, not genre, but another title I want to focus on. But for now, it's gonna be, yeah, Alice in Wonderland and Frozen that I'm gonna be working on next with these two. But here you've got Edith Holden, Precious Moments, Winnie the Pooh, two eclectic journals, right? These two are eclectic, anything you want it to be. And this is a kid's theme that's going to be coming to you with some lovely stamps and additional items to go in here. But this is a generic one. All right. So now you've seen these, and I am going to keep on working on these. Whichever state you find these when you connect, whether they're finished being embellished or unembellished, that's the price that will be allotted to it. Connect with me, and if you're in the States, do know it will be a little bit more. If you're in Canada, it will be a little bit less, but nevertheless, these are available to you, and they're not in my Etsy stores yet, but I do have other items there, so take advantage of these. They are lovely. I'm so addicted to doing these. I gotta start my Alice in Wonderland and my Frozen. All right. Take care, guys. Thank you for coming out, and come and get it. It's ready. Take care. Bye bye. Like, subscribe, and let me know which one of these you like the best. And if you've got some suggestions as to what other theme I can do, if I have it, I will do it. Okay? Take care. Bye bye.